A line that long can only mean one thing. Here in the agricultural building, you can see it goes all the way back to the other wall. They're here to see the staple of the Iowa State Fair, the butter cow. This year, Sarah Pratt's creation has some company. It's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and everybody who comes to the fair, it's on one of their 3 things to do. And this year starts here at the butter cow. All right, so how long did you stay in line for the butter cow?
About 20 minutes.
Worth it?
Yeah, I think so. You don't see a cow made of butter every day.
Only every year if you come to the fair? Do you come to the fair every year?
First time I've been to the fair, so no. This is the first time I've seen a cow made entirely of butter.
Yeah, I've been here every year for the last 5 years roughly, so, I come and see it every year and brought this guy for the first time to see it, so it's always a good time. It's a tradition, so you got to do it every time.
How are you going to describe the butter cow to your friends?
Very buttery, big, very lifelike.
Do you tell your friends back in Oregon that, we have this cow made of butter? What do they tell you when you do that?
They can't believe the things I've told them about the Iowa State Fair, so I've been taking pictures to take back with me this year to help them understand what it's all about.
What is it about the butter cow that is so much a staple of the Iowa State Fair?
It's just a tradition that's always here, and you got to see it.
You've seen the butter cow. That thing is a staple here at the Iowa State Fair, but there's a new sculpture you've got to see. It's here at the Elwell Family Food Center. It's the largest chocolate mousse in captivity, and from what we've heard, you got to see it to believe it.
When they turn the corner and the first moment they see it, I don't think people expect it to be that large. Thought was originally we did nut clusters and truffles and caramels and things like that. And for some reason, I don't know where it came from, we thought, well, we should add chocolate mousse and then do a mousse. So we started the chocolate mousse competition about 8-9 years ago, but we couldn't really get a space where we could put chocolate. When we were standing here last year during the competition, we went, is it always this cold in here? And they went, well, yeah, it is. So we're like, then we can just fit it in here. So that's how we brought the largest chocolate mousse in captivity to the fair.
It took Pearson Metal Arts 233 hours to build this stainless steel, one-of-a-kind, 10'6" chocolate mousse frame. It took me approximately 300 hours more to finish it up. We have tempered chocolate in 4-pound sheets, and then we started to apply them by lifting up the baking wax paper and putting them on the frame. And then we built up the layers, and then we had to carve it back, just like Michelangelo would do with a marble statue. So his medium was marble, mine is chocolate. It's 118 inches long, 46 inches wide. It stands from hoof to antler, 10'6". The base is 2 feet. I will tell you that it weighs 4,250 Stom chocolate bars. Well, it's pure European imported Dutch chocolate that we've taken and adulterated in a good way. We've added a pure Iowa product, corn syrup. What that does is increase the melting point for it so that we can set it at room temperature here in the Iowa State Fair for you. We had seen how the emotional effect that the butter cow had had on all the people who had witnessed it. People who love chocolate. And when you look and see how much there is of it, how could you not enjoy it? And people also tell me that it smells great, and they think it may taste better than the butter cow. I'm not so sure. I've never tasted the butter cow. I have tasted this, so I know it tastes great.
It's a fun exploration. It's fun to find out that you can actually do it. Because it was kind of a big step going from the largest thing we've probably ever done was 3 feet. So then going to 10.5 is a step. I hope they come see it and appreciate it for what it is and see that, as much as they're important to us, Iowa is not just corn and pigs, but there's other great stuff happening in Iowa, like chocolate.